Real estate here in my market of Surrey in the Fraser Valley has fallen flat, with a slowing of what promised to be a busy spring market, and it appears that prices are at a standstill in 2 out of our 3 major asset classes. That's right, while detached appears to be coming back with a little bit of strength, both condos and townhomes are not. Hi, my name's Steve, and I've been a realtor here in Surrey in the Lower Mainland of BC for over 15 years. And if you would like to stay up to date on the local market, please subscribe to the channel and, of course, hit that bell. If you find anything at all helpful here today, please go ahead and click the like button for the YouTube algorithm. And, of course, if you need help getting in or out of this current market, you can book a call with me right now using the link in the description below at a time that works best for you. Now let's... Sneeze coming. Whoa. And now let's dive into exactly what the market is doing and what you need to know if you are looking at making a buying or selling decision in the coming weeks or months. First, let's go back and take a look at how we got to the market that we're in right now. We all know by now that the pandemic-induced low interest rates caused a massive increase in pricing. That's because along with those low interest rates, there was just a lot of money sloshing around the economy. With consumers' inability to spend on entertainment, dining out, and vacations, well, all that extra money went into home ownership. And that's what got us this crazy rise in the marketplace. But that was also mixed with a ton of uncertainty. And uncertainty is the main point of today's topic, because uncertainty of how high prices just might go was the cause of this massive spike in overall pricing. But unfortunately, rates rising caused just as much uncertainty in the exact opposite direction. And this caused prices to drop and essentially wiped out any growth from about July 2021 through to January 2023. But then we got even more uncertainty. You see, the new thing that happened then was the bank stopped increasing interest rates, announcing a pause. But the pause was just that, only a pause, and when rates went up again, the market responded in step. You see, you have uncertainty in how high prices will go due to low rates. Then you have uncertainty into how low prices will go because of high rates. And then worse than all that, a period of uncertainty where we didn't know if rates were going to go up or down. But now we have not seen a rate increase since July 12th of last year. And the Bank of Canada is expected to continue to hold rates, with some economists prepping for a June rate cut. Or maybe that first cut gets pushed back to July, which would be nice to have a full year without an adjustment. And some are starting to say that rates may stay near 5% for the rest of the year. But the longer we stay at these rates, this is going to create certainty. And if you dive deeper back into the pricing, that's becoming obvious in the marketplace. You see, detached is currently starting to show a little bit of life again as pricing is starting to pick up across the entire marketplace. But now add in both townhomes and condos and look how flat they have been for about the last 12 months. I think this is because generally rates have been held on variable mortgage products, and although fixed rates have jumped between about 4.5% to 6.5% over the last year, they have seemingly settled between 5 and 5.5%, again, bringing back some certainty into the market. And I think certainty is what we would all like. For instance, let's take a look back at this almost 20-year chart now and look at this certainty in pricing in the market from about mid-2010 all the way through early February 2015. Sure, in this time period, detached homes did rise a little bit, but generally townhomes and condos stayed flat for years. And if you now continue down the graph and look towards today's market, if we're lucky, we will not see the volatility that we have, say, over the 2016 to 2018 period, or again, between 2020 and just last year. And if we're extremely lucky, this market will continue to flatten for a while. What that will do is create certainty for both buyers and sellers in the marketplace. You see, back in 2010 through most of 2015, I could tell you, looking at a detached home in my market of Surrey, just from the outside, barring any massive, ridiculous renovation, I could price that home within $10,000 of its final selling price with complete confidence. And then I could give what I knew was solid advice on pricing to my clients based on a comparable market analysis. And that was a whole lot harder to do when prices were both increasing or decreasing by up to $50,000 per month. But what does this now all mean for you? Well, if you're a seller, you can look at listings and sales from as much as 60 or 90 days ago, and that will probably give you a pretty good idea of market value for your home. And at the same time, if you're a buyer, you can offer with confidence knowing that you are not overpaying for a property, because there are other sales that easily back up your offer. And quite frankly, that has been hard to do since mid-2020. But that being said, this could all change at a moment's notice, and this information applies right now more to condos and townhomes than it does people transacting in the detached market. And if you're looking to get in or out of Surrey and the Fraser Valley right now, you can book a call with me using the link in the description below at a time that works best for you. Thank you for subscribing, clicking the like button, and we'll see you in a couple of days.